Hello and welcome back to yet another exciting and a gripping clash of the ongoing Super League Kerala. It is the final league stage game. It all boils down to this wire as we quickly take a look at this lineup of Malappuram FC. They're playing with a 4-3-3 formation. Watch out for Faslu Rahman down that left wing, of course. Sergio Barbosa down that right, and Henry Kiseka, the Ugandan, he gets a start as well. They've got a good bench as well. They've got the likes of Pedro Manzi. They've got Nongdamba Vidyananda Singh as well. We'll quickly take a look at the visitors, the Kombans, coming on the back of a loss. They're playing with a 5-3-2 formation with Ottoman down that left, Akmal down that right, and scored that goal against Kannur Warriors as well. Quickly take a look at their bench as well. Got some good names. They've got Marco Silva, Ganesan as well. They've got Anthony, who can come in and add a lot of depth as well. Welcoming everyone to the live broadcast. My name is Shayunto, and joining me in the comms is the former under-19 head coach of India, Floyd Pinto. Welcome, Floyd.
Thank you, Shayanto, and a very happy Diwali to everyone watching, all the viewers. An interesting game, Shayanto, an interesting game. We look at those two lineups and it'll be very, very interesting if Kombans start the way they have shown. But one thing's for sure, the Kombans are the more balanced team. They've shown that in this tournament, but they are a team that is very reluctant to take the game by the scruff of the neck. They are happy to wait and watch, and it suits them today because they just need a point. Malappuram, on the other hand, have been scoring goals, but they've been struggling to find that balance between defense and attack. So who's going to give in today? It's going to be very interesting. Malappuram need the win. Kombans can get a draw, can get away with the draw, and I think sometimes that plays on the back of your mind and creates a doubt in the players. Should I play for a draw? Should I go for a win? So it's going to be really interesting. But at the end of the day, no matter what you say, chances created, chances missed, points created, points lost, at the end of the season, the table doesn't lie. And after this 90 minutes, we are going to know who's going to be in that top four.
And off we go here at Mancheri for the final league stage game of the ongoing Super League Kerala. It all boils down to this game. It is the men in yellow, the Kombans, kicking from the right to the left of your screens, and the men in blue, the home side, who always boast of such an energetic and such an enthusiastic crowd, is Malappuram, who desperately need those points, and they'll be kicking from the left to the right, and straight away attacking intent, straight away a set piece, and it's Patrick Mota who can deliver in those teasing balls. Plenty of yellow shirts. In comes that floater, headed away by Anas. Exactly, tracked back to the right time, took care of the trajectory, and then now comes the counter from the Kombans.
Yeah, a good decision by the referee there to play the game on and giving the chance for Malappuram to continue that attack. But straight away, both teams getting into each other, sticking into each other, and making sure the defenses are alive and active. You wouldn't want to give too many free kicks to the Kombans because that has been one of their most attacking threats in this tournament. A set piece where Patrick Mota gets on the ball, be it a corner kick, be it a free kick, and that all eventually ends up in a goal or a chance for them. And right away you see now the Kombans, they will be happy to sit in their own half, defend, and wait for Malappuram to come at them and try to break them down.
Absolutely. Here's Henry Kiseka. Sergio Barbosa facing a little bit of a resistance. That occasion from Sisan.
But right away you see what Henry Kiseka gives you. A long ball right from defense to attack, and he keeps it there. It sticks. It's different from what Pedro and Alex gives you. And if they can do that more often, and if he can keep Kombans in this kind of a position for 90 minutes, half the job's done.
Absolutely. Malappuram would be looking to keep the ball in their aggressive third because it is them who need 3 points. And here's that first attempt for those 3 points. Header set up. Brilliant clearance. Wow, it's all happening here at Mancheri. Within the first couple of minutes, we've had some solid chances. Once again, a teasing delivery, but the centre backs have risen to the occasion and have pushed the ball away from danger zone.
I'll go as far as saying if this wasn't Michel in goal, any other goalkeeper, Henry Kiseka, would have got a head onto that. His height, his physicality, his determination to come and get that ball kept Henry's head out of that. A good cross there by Meath from the wing. And the second ball, it's important to react. Second ball, quick reactions. Thankfully, that wasn't a handball or something like that. But quick start by Malappuram, and they would be happy. And hopefully they can continue this for the rest of the game.
Now they're slowing things down. Now they're keeping possession of the ball. Here's Anas. Now towards Nandu. Nandu with the diagonal ball in. Patrick Mota once again. But this time around, this can be dangerous. Here's Othamar. For the first time, he's got space. It's a tight angle, but Anas has brought him down. And that is a penalty against the run-up play. No one would have thought of this. It is the Kombans who were not enjoying possession, who now have a chance to get their noses ahead, perhaps rewrite the whole story of the match.
What is Nandu doing out there? You could see him that he's going to dive in from a mile away. This is the first time that Anas makes a little wrong call by trying to go and close down Othamar. Othamar spins off it. He's got momentum on his side, and it's a clear penalty there. Nandu diving in, taking Othamar out, and getting a penalty for the Kombans. The Malappuram FC have done everything in this game except score. The first chance that Kombans get, they've got a penalty out of it.
Unbelievable. Now, can Midhun do something which Michel did a couple of nights back? This is the unpredictable nature of football. You were all expecting Malappuram to get that goal, courtesy of those fantastic crosses, courtesy of that aggressive intent. But now, Kombans have the ball in their own court, quite literally. Kombans have a chance to break the deadlock.
You know, time and time again we've said, you know, this Malappuram FC defense just can't keep a clean sheet for some reason or the other. And again, one thing that Anas and Gurjinder lack is a little bit of pace. So they've been dropping deep. So the moment Othamar received that ball and turned, Anas had to make a decision. Should I go to Othamar or should I stop back? He just got caught in no man's land, which gave Othamar a little bit of a glimpse of daylight that he was looking for in this game, and he made them count. And he's done so far. You know, he's got goals, 3 goals in the last 3 games. Goals gives strikers confidence, and that is the confidence that he's fed off. And so far, he's been leading this Kombans into the top 4. If he can get a goal today, it's going to be a long hill to climb for Malappuram FC.
Absolutely, and confidence reinforces your ability. That gives you energy, and now can we see that energy getting converted? But for now, it is Othamar locking horns with Midhun. What are we going to see here? Will Midhun stop that incoming thunderbolt, or will Othamar win this battle? It is Othamar who sends shivers down the spines of Midhun, gets his team ahead against the run-up play, and scores his 4th goal on the bounce. It is Othamar's world, and we are all living in it.
Yeah, he doesn't mess about in these penalties. He has just one, option in his mind, and that is smash it as hard as he can into the goal. And he's done that so far. 4 goals so far, and Kombans have an advantage now. And they only need a draw, so I mean Malappuram have to score 2 goals now. They're capable of it. They are in this game, but they've given the advantage to the Kombans with a rash tackle like that from Nandu. He should have stayed on his feet. No chance there for Midhun in goal.
That's right, and off we go here once again at the Manjeri Stadium. A change in sides, can that change their fortunes? Straight away into the attack. Here come the Kombans from the right flank now. Ashar, a beautiful layoff, and now a chance! And wow, within the first minute, they've doubled their lead. A beautiful through ball, and the yellow shirts belong to Manjeri.
I mentioned about Paul. I said Paul could be that X factor. He's the player who has the legs. He's the player who has the physicality. He's the player who's the box-to-box player in this team. And he's been able to get past Othamar. What a pass there by Ashar. A fantastic through pass by Ashar. And Paul, he's done this time and time again. And he's a quality player. You get him 1-on-1 in front of goal, and he's going to finish it for you. Timing of the run, the dink, the calmness in front of goal, and the quality of that finish, fantastic. Kombans 2-0 up, and it's now an uphill task. And I think that hill has just got higher for Malappuram FC.
Bisecting the two defenders, and then that timely run like you mentioned. Fantastic from Paul. This is what you want to see, and the yellow shirts suddenly out of nowhere in the very first minute of this game, they have got their noses ahead. Now on the counter, here they come. Here's Sergio Barbosa. Flicks that ball in, header set up. And that is the first goal that we see.
You know, that's what you get when you have two strikers inside the box. Renan and Akhil having their eyes on Sir Pedro Manzi, and who sneaks in at the back? Alex Sanchez. Now that's what you call a quality cross, Sayanto, inside the box. With the outfoot, aiming for Pedro, but the ball goes above Pedro, and Alex Sanchez is at hand to pounce it and head that ball into the goal. No chance for Michel there. This is what you get when you have two players, two quality strikers playing together up front. And finally, Sergio Barbosa is able to produce a quality cross in the second half. And the first cross that he's produced has got a goal. A good sign of things to come here. The Kombans are now going to be on the back foot. One goal can lead to two, can lead to even three. Yeah, one goal is difficult, Sayanto, but two goals at this point of time seems impossible. With the way the Kombans are defending, with the way they've changed their shape to the back five, it's really difficult.
Absolutely. In comes that ball again. Ramdina again. Oh my God. Seems like that's an own goal. Just the last thing that the Kombans would have wanted. That's a goal. And with 30 seconds remaining, it's again game on.
Yeah, 30 plus a few minutes that the players were injured. Sarath was down on the pitch for about a minute and a half. The goalkeeper was down for a minute. So it could be, possibly it could be another 90 seconds to a couple of minutes for Malappuram to get that all-important third goal. But have they left it too late? Let's see what the next 90 seconds say.
Absolutely, it's 2-2 and it's game on here at the Manjeri Stadium. Can they get that goal? They'll come all guns blazing. Akshay now. There's Marcos Silva. In comes that shot, but they'll be very proud of the way they have staged that comeback from being 2 goals down.
Yeah, that was fantastic by Akshay there to keep that ball, and Marcus Wilder doing well. But is this a little luck that Malappuram require? They've got a goal kick out of the situation. Can they get that ball into the Kombans half and create chaos for one last time?
Now, we'll get an answer if fairy tales exist in football or not. Now, can we see something special? Here's Ganesan.
Anas probably has run out of steam. That pass a little bit overcooked, and that could be possibly the end of Malappuram FC's time in the Super League Kerala, and possibly Kombans' path into the top 4 has been sealed. They've worked hard for it, they deserve it, they've played their part, and I think they've just about made it across that line. We see a replay of that goal, Alex Sanchez crossing that ball, and it required something like that, a deflection, a bobble here and there, a half-hearted effort, and into the goal for a 2-2 draw.
And that is the final nail in the coffin. The sounds of the coffin bells are ringing for Malappuram. They tried everything possible, got a goal in the last minute of the game as well, but not being able to get that third goal eventually. But finally it is the Kombans who register a place in the semi-finals. It is the Thiruvananthapuram Kombans who will be facing Calicut FC in the semi-finals. Finish in the 4th position, while Malappuram narrowly miss out on a spot in the semi-finals. John Gregory would be disheartened, would be distraught with this loss. It was a draw in the last game as well when they had locked on 1-1, and it is 2-2 at the Manjeri Stadium on 1st of November. On Diwali, the firecrackers will be lit by the Kombans, and look at what this win means to them. They're all happy, they're all full of emotions, and this is a victory they will remember for a very, very long time. Full-time score, Malappuram FC 2, Thiruvananthapuram Kombans 2, and it is Malappuram who crash out of the tournament. Let's take a look at the full-time stats. Malappuram enjoying the possession, 55 as opposed to 45. 13 shots from Malappuram, 7 on target, total of 11 corners. Take a look at that, staggering 11 corners, no corners for Kombans.